Director Clapper, your report states that, quote, we assess Russian intelligence services will continue to develop capabilities to provide Putin with options to use against the United States, judging from past practice and current efforts. You go on to write, immediately after Election Day, we assess Russian intelligence began a spear phishing campaign targeting U.S. government employees and individuals associated with the United States think tanks and NGOs in national security, defense, and foreign policy fields. This campaign could provide material for future influence efforts, and then you indicate that the, quote, election operation signals a new normal in Russian influence operations. So indeed, this is troubling. My question is the intelligence community supporting efforts to ensure that the computer networks and personal devices of the president-elect and his transition team are protected from continued influence?
It's my understanding that they are very, very sensitive to this threat, and we've done what we can to educate the transition team about the pitfalls of mobile devices in secure areas and the like.
Do you believe your education efforts have been successful?
You have to ask them, I think.
What about the president-elect's Twitter account? And in particular, what is being done to safeguard his phone and account given the potentially dire national security consequences of an infiltration?
Probably best left to a closed environment to talk about that.
Okay. And Director Comey, this is more of a comment than a question, but I want to echo the points made by Senators Widener and Wyden and King. I understand why the FBI cannot disclose and comment on ongoing investigations. However, it seems that despite past precedent, the new standard that was created over the summer and fall regarding the investigation into Secretary Clinton's email server was that there was a unique public interest in the transparency of that issue. Particularly given the findings of your report, I'm not sure I can think of an issue of more serious public interest than this one. This committee needs to understand what the FBI does and does not know about campaign communications with Russia. And I hope that we can follow up on this in closed session to have more of an idea of what the FBI knows and what we might do to prevent any further harm. Thank you.
Senator Comey.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thanks to each of you for your service to the country and for the people you represent who faithfully